Alright, here we are for round one, and we have a terrible hand. We have 6 lands and a 5-drop. That I don't believe is keepable, so we're going to mull it. That looks a little bit better. We've got a 2-drop Seeker of the Way. If we hit a Plains, we've got Brimaz on turn 3. So I'll keep that, I suppose. He's playing first. Let's see what he's got. A Forest. Might see some ramping, might see some sneaking in shenanigans. Who knows? As long as we don't see a turn 4 Progenitus, I'm good. Rofellos, he's going to be ramping like crazy. So add green to your mana pool for each forest you control. So that's going to tap next turn, presumably for 3. Plus his 3 forests. So he's going to have 6 mana next turn. Which is a lot. That is quite a bit. So if we see a 6-drop on turn 6, and then an 8-drop, or sorry, a 6-drop on turn 3, and then an 8-drop on turn 4, we're going to be in trouble. Rofellos is definitely first pickable. And it is just going to march over us. Not much Jace can do about it. Can bounce it back, I guess. So ideally we're looking for Detention Sphere, we're looking for Path to Exile, we're looking for Journey to Nowhere. Anything that can either get Rofellos down or get his big stuff that he's going to start getting out down. Green or red, eh? Oh, Wood Elves, alright. So that's not as worrisome as I had expected on turn 3, but it is going to go get a forest. So he's going to have at least 7 mana next turn. Sphere of the Suns, he's going to have even more mana. Alright. So let's say he draws a forest next turn. He will have 4, 8, 9, 10. He'll have 10 mana on turn 4. That is the beauty of Cube. So I guess we're just going to swing in for 2 here. May as well get some damage in while we can. And then we'll pop in an Elite Vanguard and pass the turn. And then we're going to need to hope for something. So he's at 8 right now if he has no land. Bloodbraid Elf. Alright, so he's going to cascade into something. He's going to cascade into Zealous Conscripts? No. Wait, what did he cascade into? Ah, he cascaded into Chord, which is actually pretty bad. Because X equals 0, so he just chorded for 0. So with Chord in, he's obviously really trying to do some sort of shenanigans that I'd prefer him not to do. He is down to 3 cards, though, so that's all right. Well, Breeding Pool's a forest. So we're going to see a 5-drop here. Oh, a 3-drop. Edric. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may draw a card. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to me, he can draw... Okay, yeah. Strangely worded, because it's a multiplayer card. So he might swing in with both. Yeah. Because he just wants to draw cards. So we're going to kill off that Bloodbraid Elf. He's going to draw a card. And he's now basically digging for his big guys. Because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10 mana available. So we could Angelic Destiny, we could Jace, we could Brimaz. So he would become a 6/6. This turn he'd become a 7/7 lifelinker. So I could just try to hope he doesn't hit a big guy. That seems okay. I mean, he is going to get to draw a ton of cards, but oh well. It would be nice if he had Vigilance, but no such luck. So we're going to take him to 9. We're going to go to 26. Hope he doesn't draw a big guy. He's still a bit off Emrakul, which is okay. We get some attacks. He's going to draw 2 cards. So his hand is just getting refilled. Five cards. Does he have anything? Opposition. Tap an untapped creature you control. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. Okay, so he can tap Rofellos to tap my Seeker. Or he can tap whatever this is that he's going to bring down. Inferno Titan. Ew. So that's going to deal 3 damage to me. And then I hit a Plains. It's not great. So I guess I could put down Brimaz, or I could put down Jace and draw some cards. Jace might direct a bunch of his attacks next turn. Figure the Titan would go after him. Or maybe Edric and Wood Elves would go after him and swing at me for 6, so he'd get to draw 1 card. But I'd get to draw 2 cards, so I think I will do that. Seeker's going to become a 7/7 with lifelink, but it's going to get tapped for sure. Let's jump into combat and see if he forgets. Could happen. You never know. Nope. He didn't forget. Wah wah. So I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think we're gonna 0 Jace. Because he's gonna die next turn anyways. So let's just 0 him. We draw 3 cards and then we put 2 of them. Or 2 cards from our hand on top of our library in any order. Not really what we wanted to see here. So I guess we're gonna put a Plains on top and the Hallowed Spirit Keeper. That's not good. I wanted to see Pact of Negation. I wanted to see Detention Sphere. I wanted to see something to get some creatures off the board or get that opposition off the board. Electrolyze. So he's going to deal 2 damage to me and draw a card. Seems fine. So you're going to direct him to Jace. And then he can kill Jace with just the Wood Elves. No, just to me. So the nice thing about his deck, of course, is that if he doesn't get Rofellos, he doesn't get to do all this crazy ramp. So the Wood Elves coming in at me, Edric coming in at me, Inferno Titan coming at me. So he just wants all that card draw. Oh, of course, the Inferno Titan 3 can just kill Jace. Right. Because that is dealt to player, so it can be redirected. Yep. Goodbye, Jace. He's going to draw 3 cards. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 mana up. So I guess we can Brimaz and Snapcaster next turn. Nothing to flash back, but... Serum Visions, he's drawn to something. I wonder what his big guy is. Is it Emrakul? Is it Ulamog? It's not Polukranos, at least. Or not Polukranos, Progenitus. So we're going to play that Plains. I've got, what, 1 creature in the graveyard? Yeah, let's go Brimaz. And then... I guess maybe Hallowed Spirit Keeper as well. Maybe not Snapcaster. He's going to tap down my Seeker, I bet. Yep, down he goes. That's fine. Let's put down Hallowed Spirit Keeper, get another blocker. Although it will just get blown up by the Inferno Titan attacking. Brimaz's token has to block whatever's blocking, or whatever he's blocking, yeah. So down goes Spirit Keeper. Oh, actually, I'm just dead. Because he can swing in for 6 and 3 off the Inferno Titan. So yeah, I'm dead. Pretty good. Turn 2 Rofellos is pretty decent. Not sure what we can do terribly off that. We can put Force Spike in, just to help us out a little bit. Maybe pull out... maybe Talrand, I suppose. Because we basically need to prevent his big stuff and then have him, you know, just not have cards, basically. So I guess we'll try that and see what happens. I do feel confident. If he doesn't hit Rofellos, I think we have a bit better of a game. That ramp is just really hard to deal with. And I think my deck is more of a fair deck than his. If you're not familiar with the terms, fair magic is playing creatures, playing spells. You know, having 1 mana on turn 1, 2 mana on turn 2. Unfair magic is not unfair in the sense that it's bad or shouldn't be allowed, but rather really messes around with the rules of magic. Things like excessive ramping like that, combo magic, stuff like that. I'm a fan of unfair decks myself, but they're hard to play against when you're playing fair magic. So we're going to play first, I suppose. Wow. I think I'm going to keep it. It's a 1-lander, but we've got 2 pretty good 1-drops. We've got a 1-drop removal spell. We've got a 2-drop removal spell. We need 1 land. I'm going to keep it just because it's funny. And hey, it's Wacky Wednesday, so why not? And we're going to lead with Izumuru, of course. A 2/2 is better than a 2/1. And hope that we don't see that turn 2 Rofellos. And hope that we see a land. A land would be pretty good. Avacyn's Pilgrim comes down. So there's that ramp. And that's not a land. A 5-drop's an opposite of a land. In with our 2/2. Let's drop our Elite Vanguard. And pass the turn, missing a land drop. Doesn't make much sense path to exiling a Pilgrim. Gets him a land anyways. I want a path to exile his big guys. 3-drop Imperial Recruiter. It's a 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card with power 2 or less, reveal it, and then put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Gee, is he gonna go get Raffellos? Oh no, he's gonna go get Wood Elves. Maybe he has Raffellos in his hand. Still no land. That is bad. That is pretty bad. Imperial Recruiter has served its purpose, so it's going to kill off my 2/1. And we're just in a whole heap of trouble. Huntmaster's going to come down. That's pretty annoying. I think we might just have to path the Huntmaster. Yeah, let's do it. Gets him another land, but oh well. Maybe even that forest that he's always wanted. Hey, a land. Look at that. Yeah, I'll keep up the pressure. Why not? Trade, sure thing. Ideally, this turn's a big guy. Maybe not, though. Acidic Slime. Oh, he's going to blow up one of my only lands, so we're just screwed. Yup. Good old land destruction. Hey, but we get another one. And we're going to pass the turn back. There's Edric. We're going to start seeing some serious card draw happen. Super annoying. Maybe we just journey the Edric. Let's turn that card draw off a little bit. Wood Elves and another land. Hey, an island. Sure. I don't have anything I can flash back yet with the Snapcaster, so I guess we'll just journey the Edric. Cyclonic Rift. So Edric comes back. He's going to draw 3 more cards. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get to play Magic this game. Not unless we draw a land and get incredibly lucky somehow. He's on 8 land, we're on 3. Make that 11 mana, 12 mana with the Pilgrim. I'm really curious what his big guy is, because he's digging very, very heavily. Jeez, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana available. Does he have an Emrakul sitting in hand? Hey, a Geist. A lot of good that is. So if he has a land and an Emrakul, we're just totally done for. Well, I will block the Wood Elves, I suppose. He's going to draw 2 more cards. He's going to draw 2 more cards. He must be looking for Emrakul. He's only got a dozen cards left in his deck. Draws 2 more cards. He's got 10 cards left in his deck. An Emrakul attack would leave me with a completely empty board. So that kind of sucks. He's going to electrolyze me and draw a card. Play a land. Opposition. Not going to do anything against a hexproof guy. Oh, we can tap lands too. Lovely. No, I'm tapping that land. And I'm casting a Snapcaster with it. So take that. An entreat. No, I would not like to reveal it because I can't do anything with it. So we're going to pass the turn. And we're going to watch Emrakul come down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 mana on turn 8. Just going to tap down my Snapcaster. Come in with the slime. Yeah, I'll trade with the slime. Why not? Why not? Wall of Roots. 16 mana. 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 mana available on turn 8. Well, turn 9, actually. He's going to tap a plains. No, my plains. Not going to cast anything with it, but it's my plains. Surprised he didn't tap the rest of my lands. Can't cast a Brimaz. Looks like he screwed up his mana, or his tapping on Wall of Roots, because it suddenly has a counter and he generated a mana by accident, I believe. Yeah, he just gets all of our lands, nothing we can do about that. So we're just going to pass the turn right back. And he's going to get in for 2, 4, 5. He's going to Bloodbraid Elf. What happens to those cascaded cards? They just go on the bottom. Revealed a Wood Elves. Or no, he hasn't revealed Wood Elves. He reveals Garrick and Search for Tomorrow. Maybe he doesn't have Emrakul. Maybe he doesn't have some big Eldrazi somewhere. But hey, we just lose here because this is lethal. So that kind of sucked. We didn't get to really play Magic there at all. We didn't see our lands. Still didn't see lands. Jeez. Really didn't see lands. Yeah, I don't know how our deck is because we haven't really played it. So hopefully we get to play it in round 2, and I will see you guys for that.